That's right, you read the title of this video, so you should already know the journey that I'm about to embark on. No alcohol for 1 year. And yes, I say journey because I expect that it will be a journey with challenges and with tons of, we'll call them triumphs or successes. Before we get into the meat of the video, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm so excited to have hit the milestone. I won't go too in depth on my YouTube story, but I did want to say, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe now, but please watch the remainder of this video, and maybe, if you feel so inclined, consider joining the other 100,000 people and subscribe. Follow the journey and follow the updates on this challenge. All right, now I'm making this video for a couple of reasons, and a big reason is as a means of holding myself accountable. A couple of weeks ago, I started telling myself that I wanted to do this. Then I started telling other people that I wanted to do this. And then I started telling myself that I was going to do this, and follow that up with telling other people that I was going to do this. And now I'm telling you that I'm going to do this. And I'm telling all of my subscribers and anyone else online who watches this, because I want to make a fool of myself shall I fail this challenge, and I want a public video to be a form of accountability for me. Now, I want to talk to you about why I chose to do this. Some of you may be thinking, well, it's about time. Alcohol's poison, and you should have never taken a single sip of alcohol in your whole life to begin with. Others of you might be saying, yeah, you probably should. All you talk about is health, and alcohol is definitely not healthy. Or maybe you're saying to yourself, why do you have to give up alcohol? It's not even that bad. What, did you have a problem or something? Can't handle it? I don't get it. It's just alcohol. What's the big deal? Oh, and I want to preface this with no. I don't have a problem. Matter of fact, I think I consume far less alcohol than the majority of my friends and peers, and I'm incredibly responsible when it comes to drinking or partying. And so let me tell you, these are my reasons for taking 1 year off of alcohol. And by the way, these are in no particular order of importance. Reason number one, I'm actually really curious to see weaknesses in my life that are illuminated as a result of giving up alcohol. So what I mean by that is I feel like there could be areas of my life, my personality, my character, that aren't as developed as they could be. And by giving up alcohol, this might make me see areas of my life where I'm using alcohol as a crutch instead of just developing my character. For instance, I don't have social anxiety, really. I'm actually a very social person, consider myself very outgoing and charismatic, but I mean, there may be some social situations where I'm not 100% comfortable in and might be using alcohol to alleviate some of that discomfort. But wouldn't it just be better in general to instead figure out how to become that version of myself that is completely comfortable in every social situation naturally, sober, without alcohol? Not saying that it's easy by any means. It actually sounds like quite a difficult task, but in theory, I think it would be much better in the long run to do the difficult work to figure out these little areas of my life that I might be relying on alcohol for as a crutch, and use that as an opportunity to improve. So I'm expecting it's gonna make me a better person, it's gonna make me rise to certain occasions, and just really force me to show up as the person that I wanna show up as naturally. Soberly, if that's even a word. Reason number two, hangovers suck, right? And up until recently, I could bear with a hangover here and there. It was always pretty shitty and I didn't feel good, but you deal with it. Life goes on. Recently, I've been really hating the feeling of being hungover. And to be quite honest with you, hating myself while I'm hungover. Like, really to another degree that I've never felt before, really hating myself and hating the entire day, sometimes 2 days following drinking, having that hangxiety, that crippling anxiety you get after drinking a lot, and just overall feeling super down, almost depressed, feeling like I'm not reaching my goals, and feeling terrible that I'm wasting the next day. Again, all of these things were present, maybe to some degree, in all the years previously that I've consumed alcohol, but recently they've gotten a lot worse and are pretty unbearable for me right now. Another line that I've heard before that I've really started to resonate with is, I enjoy the feeling of waking up without a hangover more than I enjoy the feeling of being drunk the night before. Does that resonate with you? Drop a like on this video if it does. Reason number three is something I'm calling the 90-year-old frame. And basically how I'm thinking about this is I'm gonna live 90 years, at least. I'm confident that outside of some horrible tragedy, that I'll live a very long and happy life. So to think that I could be on this planet for 90 years and somehow I convinced myself that I just would not take 1 year off from alcohol, seems kind of ridiculous and kind of silly. Like, I hear people say all the time, oh, I could never give up alcohol, or oh, the longest I can do without drinking is 2 weeks, or I would never be able to do what you're doing and take off a full year. I'm like, really? Doesn't that seem kind of crazy? If we're gonna live for 80 to 100 years, you couldn't take one single year off out of all of that time? Like, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do absolutely nothing for 1 year. I'm not saying that I'm gonna lay in bed for 365 days straight. I'm still gonna be fucking living and crushing it and getting after my goals. I'm just not going to drink one type of drink. Not to mention that I don't know when you had your first drink, but for me, I was 16 years old. And so before that, yeah, obviously I was a child for most of that time, but still 16 years straight, not a single serving of alcohol. And I was fine. I was great. I had a wonderful childhood and I didn't need alcohol. And all we're talking about is 1 year, 12 months, 365 days. That's it. That's a tiny fraction of a 90-year-old life. 1/90th of my life. What do you think? Do you think taking a break from alcohol for 1/90th of your life is too difficult? Let me know in the comments below. Reason number 4, it's not good for you. We all know this. And if you don't, you can simply take my word for it. And if you don't trust me yet, go research it yourself. You'll come to the same conclusion. In a strictly physiological and physical health-related sense, it is not good for you by any stretch of the imagination. It negatively impacts your sleep. It's not good for your organs. It is by definition poison. It hurts your fitness goals, etc. I'm not gonna go into all the details here, okay? Reason number 5, it's not getting me any closer to my goals. It is very difficult, if not impossible, to see how any of the times that I've consumed alcohol recently has actually gotten me any closer to any of my goals, whether that be in health, business, relationships, personal life, etc. And there's actually quite a bit of evidence that alcohol was in fact putting me farther from a lot of my goals. I have incredibly ambitious goals, if I do say so myself, and they require a lot of focus, a lot of energy, a lot of mental discipline, mental strength, and overall, a very high level of physical and mental functioning. Now, you might be saying to yourself, what do you mean, dude? You've accomplished so much. You travel around the world, you have your own business, you've built such a good social media following, etc. And well, sure, I'm really grateful. I'm incredibly grateful for everything that I've done so far and for the successes that I've realized so far. But I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I still have serious goals that I need to work incredibly hard at in order to achieve. Reason number 6, I always love a good challenge. I don't think that I do. I don't think I love a good challenge. I tend to think I just want to play life on easy mode and take the comfortable, easy, fun route all the time. But damn it, I always seem to find these challenges in my life. So something deep inside of me must love a good challenge, whether I'm consciously aware of it or not. That is all too apparent to me at this point in my life, considering a lot of the things that I've chosen to do. Reason number 7, this is the last reason, short and sweet. I've just been going back and forth on it for a long time. I've been on the fence about whether or not I should stop drinking altogether or whether or not I should take a year off. So it's about damn time I did something about it. That's it. Those are all my reasons. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be making some videos giving updates on my progress, checking in, and of course, I will be making a video in 1 year from now once the challenge is over. So subscribe for the updates and to follow the journey. Thanks again for watching. All the best. Peace.